Hello, music makers. How's it going out there? Hope you guys are doing well, getting the gigs booked. Doesn't matter how old, young, or sideways you are. Just get out there and spread the good news. That's all I'm saying. We need live music. It's funny I bring that up because actually, I wish I could. I wish we had time to go and see some of you guys perform or see somebody else perform for once. I'm always up on the stage performing and everything. So, anyways, also too, if anybody, what I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my link down below in the description to my Facebook. I have uh, a like page, like a professional like page thing, but that I just don't want to get caught up in the whole Facebook thing. So, but if anybody out there wants to, Solaris, want to friend me, I'll be more than happy uh, to accept your friend. So, because I post stuff, my shows and stuff on there, a lot of comedy on there, a lot of political shit, during this clusterfuck 22. So, anyways, yeah, so I had a good weekend last weekend, but I'm booked twice a month at the Moose, and then I'm twice a month, and then the other 2 Saturdays I'm at the Social 572. But they added on another day for me at the Social, which is, so I do a Thursday and Friday. I mean, no, I'm sorry, Thursday and Saturday at the Social, and then 2 Saturdays out of the month, I think. So I don't need to oversaturate myself. Of course, if there's a gig that comes along, like we call them casuals, if it pays really good, yeah, I'll work. I don't need to work. I don't need to kill myself. So, because so far I'm being booked every weekend. I've got 2 nights a week for the rest of this month, and I think into September as well. So yeah, it's going good. And I noticed on the last vlog I did, I guess I messed up on the editing because I didn't tell you what that jack off did. I didn't get to say, I don't know if I even mentioned that I went out, when I was performing or just getting ready to perform a couple minutes before I start, that I was going to go out there and see if Kim needed help or if she wanted me to move the truck. Well, come to find out, this douche with no etiquette is out there in a little Honda car, and he brings like 5 guitars. And so anyway, so I walked up to his car, and Kim goes, "Oh, no, there's no food truck or anything coming in. The guy that's playing After You wants to park there." So I went up there, and I went up to his window, and I told him, I said, "Hey," he goes, "Hey, can you move your car?" And I go, "No, it's fine right there. You got the whole handicap area to park, to unload. You don't stay parked there. But where I'm at, it wasn't really handicapped." So yeah, and so he was pissed. He got all pissed off. Didn't even announce me when after I finished or anything. And yeah, the guy's a real dumbass. But anyway, so we got through it though, and that was the thing I was venting about. He wanted me to move my car like 2 minutes before I'm supposed to start. No, there's 2 car spaces to unload. So yeah, that was I couldn't believe it. He wanted that spot, and he was there. I do 2 hours. He came the same time I did. He doesn't even play till after I play. So he wanted to get all 5 of his guitars up there. I don't get that. I mean, this just doesn't seem very logic. I mean, you could do anything you want as a solo artist. You could bring anything you want. I don't care if you're bringing a kazoo, whatever. But dude, really lugging around 5 guitars? Can't you narrow that down to maybe 2 or 3 guitars? 5? Oh God. Anyways, so yeah, this guy's a Nimrod, and our country's falling apart. And so, yeah, what else can I vent about? Okay, no more venting. So this deal here is, I just wanted to give you an update that I was supposed to play last Thursday, but got it called off because we got monsoon coming in, as you can probably see out there, those monsoon clouds. And there's Spanky. Say hello, Spanky. Hey, look at what I got. Look what I got. You could tell he's like real hyper, you know. 220 pounds. Anyways, so I lost a day of work last week. But whatever, you know, it's no big deal. And I could end up losing a day this week. I played Saturday at the Moose, and that went really, really well. Great thing. Matter of fact, it went so well that I ended up doing, if you guys go to my page, I'll leave the link at the bottom, go to my Facebook page, I have it posted up. Kim recorded a country song I did for all the volunteers and the employees at the Moose Lodge. It was pretty much closed down, so you know, they worked so hard. So I did an extra 15 minutes after everyone left. I did a 15-minute thing for them, and there's quite a few people of them, you know, just for them. But yeah, I did that thing too, and it's a very small place. You'll see on the video. It's kind of small in there, but it works. It was fine. So in this Saturday, I think I'll be safe Thursday at the social, but Saturday it looks like we've got, it says it could change, that we've got rain. Like it's already like 52% chance of rain on Saturday. So I hope if it does rain, it comes early. So anyways, all right. So what I wanted to go over, oh, and two people I want to thank dearly, and you don't know how much it helps. And I've got a link below for donation, and I've got, I believe, Richard Morris, thank you, and Christopher McGrath, I think. Boy, I might have got those right. But I wanted to thank both the donations you guys did. That means so much to me, and it helps for me to get all this content together, get it shot, and get it, you know, you really have to kind of think about what you're going to say and even write it down and highlight stuff. So yeah, it takes a little work and time. So every little bit helps in my donation thing. So thank you, Richard, and thank you, Christopher. Did I say? Yeah, Christopher. Thank you both. You guys rock. Thank you. All right. So I did a little, you know, the wife came in, and, you know, we were talking the other day, and the wife said she wanted a mixer for the kitchen, you know. So I kind of surprised her, got her a mixer. Here it is. That's it right there. Well, she was a little upset. I told her, I said, honey, it'll fit on the countertop just fine. This is the board that I used before, and I love this board. It is a Mackie, and it is a 1402 channel VZL. So I guess the big thing on these guys here is their EQs are amazing, really sensitive, very good EQs on here. Your high, middle, and low, and of course, you know, everything else is standard on this thing. So, but anyway, so I've been using this board for the past few years, and it's a workhorse. It rocks. It's bitchin'. But the thing is, though, it's freaking heavy, and it's not even that big, but it's heavy. It's all metal, but this bad boy is heavy. I'm just telling you. So I'm thinking smart lately, and I need to cut down some weight, and I'll show you how I did that. So what I did was I went and bought this Behringer last week, And this thing is like weighs like nothing. It's like, I don't know, like 5 pounds maybe. This thing is like 20 or 15. God, I don't know, man. It's heavy. But this thing's bitching. It's got everything I need, and the EQs sound great on it. I've never been a big enthusiast on Behringer, but this is the 1204, okay, and Behringer USB. And what's cool about this is I can use this as an interface on my computer. So I haven't used it yet for that, but I'm going to try. And it's got everything I need on it. It's got your EQs. This comes with compression, 4 channels. Yeah, I don't know how good the compression is, but it kind of helps smooth everything out and dial everything in, kind of even everything out, and just, you know, stomp on that sound, that signal a little bit, squish it a little bit. So that's pretty bitch. And I didn't use it because I just used it this past weekend, my first time. So everything worked on it. The important thing I wanted on this board was auxiliary send. Where is it? Right there, number 1. And that's for all your auxiliaries here, which I use for my monitor. So this in here is my monitor. So I get a monitor mix. That's the first thing I do before I do anything, is get a monitor mix with my little alto that's on the ground facing me. And then I do gain stage. I'm sure you guys know about that. Here's your gain, they call it trim sometimes, but that's your gain. So you do a little gain stage. It doesn't have a solo thing, so I can't gain stage like this one does because it's got solo. But I guess you just put this up to 0, and then you blast your signal as loud as you can, and that red light will clip. And then once that you get that to barely clip, and then back it off a little notch, and you're good. You're done. That's gain staging on this thing. And the auxiliary, that was the main thing. I wanted to go for a smaller board, but I couldn't really find anything that had. Mackie did make a smaller board, but I was afraid it was going to be heavy, and they didn't have the XLR. Let me show you this. They didn't have the XLR out for the mains. So you've got a balanced 1/4 inch out, and then you have your XLR for your mains. I like using the XLR cords. They're less chance of any interference or weird sounds coming. You know, it's a nice, it's a cleaner signal. But yeah, this thing's bitching. So this is my new little toy. That's going to retire here at home. I don't know what I'm going to do with that thing. I could use it for my the desk studio, but the problem is that I would rather use something it's got a built-in interface. This one doesn't. It doesn't have a USB. This has USB. Now, they make the 1204. They also make one that has effects. It's the X1204. I don't need any of that shit. I got my TC. I got my Play Acoustic. That's got all the effects I need on it. So that's that. So that's my update. And then, of course, here's the one case that's on rollers. I don't know if you see this. All my cords and stuff going here in my book. All the cords. My Beat Buddy, TC Helicon, all packs in here just fine. And then I put the board, the new Behringer board, in here. I was putting the Mackie in this. This fits the Mackie perfect, but that Behringer board is just heavy. So this box is a strong, flight case box, but it's you put too much weight in it, it's going to start breaking down. I've already had to glue some seams on this, so it's working fine now. And then I've cut the weight. I cut the weight quite a bit. I probably cut off 10 pounds of that off this thing, and it's got a handle there, so it's got a handle you pull up. Here's my conditioner. See this guy? He's history. He's done. 65 pounds of weight gone. And then it went inside this flight case. And so I went and bought 2 little strip tracks. They're not even conditioners. I'll probably eventually get a conditioner. And then I put this in. So this was so damn heavy, man. This was 70 pounds. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah. So got rid of the conditioner. That's my stuff. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yeah. So we'll see how this week goes with the social club. Well, see, you want to say hi to anybody? Huh? What did you say hi? Come on, 220 pounds. Yes, you are. You're a big boy. Yes, you are. I say he was really hyper. Oh, I think you guys seen this. I got it tipped over right now, but I got me a carpet. Here's my ramp for this. This is on wheels. This carries my QSCs, and it use it for the desk for my board and my Beat Buddy and capo and picks up here. And then this is usually setting up. I just laid it down because we went a little off-roading on this trail, and I didn't want this thing kicking around, so I laid it down. But I got a nice carpet. So this, I got to share this with you. So the Moose Lodge, that's my home away from home, because some of you guys remember that was my first gig over there. So that was my first gig, and they just welcomed me with open arms. They're just such cool people. And so I went in there on Saturday, and it was crazy. It was nuts. Bartenders were fighting, and the girls, were arguing, and it was crazy. And so long story short, Dave came up to me, the president or whatever he does there. I think he does the books for them or whatever, but he's the one who actually hired me. So he told me, he goes, I'm sitting here playing, and he comes up, he goes, hey, did you see that? I go, what? I look up at the ceiling. He hung these big panels down with soundboard foam on full 4 corners of this place. You'll see on the film. I have to remember, I'll put my Facebook on there, and you guys can friend me if you'd like. It's a personal Facebook, but I don't care. I don't give a shit about. I use Facebook because it's free promotions, right? Wherever you play, so it's free for that. But, anyways, yeah, he put up these sound panels, and here I brought a rug in, and it did help with the because it was all wood. Everything, the ceiling, everything is wood. But when I saw these, I don't know, they were probably like 4x4 panels hung down a little bit with foam on them. I mean, it was so professionally done. I freaked out. I was like, whoa. And I noticed a difference right away. Matter of fact, I played my Martin and didn't even get any feedback. I didn't even have my little stomp feedback hole, my little feedback stomper that you put in your sound hole. Yeah, so yeah, things are moving along here, but I wanted to share with you guys. I hope everybody's being safe, and don't take any shit from these people that got no fucking class or etiquette. Just call them out. That's the thing. Just use common sense and just call them out. Truth, logic, and common sense. It beats these dumbasses down. So yeah, just be careful of that. But and thank you for the comments on there. Also, looks like we got a new guy. I believe he's new. I don't know, but he was mentioning about his wife, and his wife helps him with the gear and stuff like that. And welcome aboard, brother. I can't remember your name, but welcome aboard. Channel's growing slow, real slow, but like I said, I don't care. It is what it is. I just want to be able to share and get this stuff out to you. But maybe one day we'll get close to 1,000 subscribers. that I'm thinking about. Maybe there's not that many solo artists out there. I don't know. But it's also good for somebody who's thinking about doing it, right? Maybe was in a band years ago, and and has his guitar locked up in the attic for a decade and wants to get it out and start doing it again. It's never too late, man. Put a smile on people's faces. That's what it's about. Let them forget about the bullshit that's going on right now, especially now. Oh my God, our poor country. Well, I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying for myself, my family. It's all good. We're going to make it happen. But peace out, guys. Have a wonderful week, and we'll yak about something next week. If you can think of anything that you guys don't, feel free to just spew it out in the comments if you can, and then I'll pick and choose which. You can cover a couple subjects or whatever. But yeah, all right, you guys. Peace out, and take care of your brother and sister. Ciao.